bright smile cross his face. I see your training as paying off. Well done. That demon would no doubt have caused untold misery and suffering throughout the whole region should it have escaped. You've done really well in helping the angel in her quest to banish it. This is a very good start for you. I'm really proud of what you've achieved so far.
I'll be sure to point out that the temple where we had fought the demon had a statue that seemed to be devoted to our arch nemesis, the Dark Angel. I can't remember his name precisely.
He was once worshipped some force in these parts. It is good we've at least discovered that temple once more. Do you have any ideas what you'd like to do with it? Do you want to destroy it, or perhaps we could realign it?
I believe realigning the temple would be good if we could consecrate the grounds and relieve it of any evil presence. Maybe it could be turned to our own needs.
It does have some defensive advantages, only being able to be entered at night.
Yes, that's a very good point, and we are rather exposed here.
It could be a good place to, if it can be consecrated, it could be a good place to set up as an extra temple for Byron's order. It'd be fitting for the Temple of the Moon.
It would indeed.
A temple for the Order of the Moon.
Yes, that it would.
I think these are excellent ideas, and we'll put them into practice. I'll have a look at the temple. It's safe now, you say?
It is safe, but the way there isn't very safe, as we did run into a band of bandits up there, which I think we should seek to run them out of there if we can.
And there is a dais in the entrance hall that should be anybody going in there should be aware of. It saps the strength unless you're able to cast some sort of spell of enfeeblement on yourself before entering. You'll find that you're very weak once you step upon the dais to the entrance in the entrance hall.
I see. Bandits, you say? There have been some bandits recently digging the merchants going to and from Linmere. I suspect they're probably the same ones.
I found them to be inconsequential at the time. I thought it would be more important to finish the current mission we was on, but if the temple would like, we can always, I can't volunteer my comrades, but we can always, I can always volunteer to go back and try to lay these bandits low.
I do believe we should do that, so that they don't take out individuals that are weak, that can't afford to have guards guarding them when they're moving their supplies and such. Absolutely.
I think you made the right decision in leaving the bandits temporarily. The threat from the demon far outweighs the threat the bandits could ever have made. However, they are will be a problem, particularly if we want to realign the temple there, and perhaps have it as a temple of the moon in future. I suspect I don't know exactly. What did they have any markings on them? The bandits. In our game, I'll say they did, because I can't remember either whether I told you. I think I did, but or whether you remember they had each of them have like a skull emblem on, and one eye was a cross, and it's the mark of the Dead Eye Gang.
Yes, that's right. They did have that symbol. The Dead Eyes.
Everyone will stroke his beard a little and look thoughtful. The Dead Eye, it's a worry that they've reached as far as Linmere here. I do know something of them. They are a rather large bandit faction which have been plaguing the whole Bay of Stars region for some time. Their history, they're originally formed by sorry, I've lost my page. 1 second. Yes, I suspect that the Dead Eye Gang is it's some sort of cell, or probably offshoot of the larger faction that's plaguing us here at in Linmere. They begin as a rather murky past. It was a man called Edwin Deadeye who originally who started the gang, and is still a leader of them today. He was actually from Bartertown originally, and was cast out of Bartertown for the House Tarler for the crime of spying against the merchant house. As part of his punishment, he was exiled from Bartertown, and he had one of his eyes. He was blinded in one of his eyes. In revenge now, he set up his gang of other forsaken people, and he now takes some sadistic pleasure in blinding those who he robs and preys upon, usually blinding them in one eye, and hence the name, the Dead Eye Gang that they have that they've got today. The gang's influence has spread far and wide, and there's now elements of them all across the Bay of Stars.
Well, we could start off checking out the area where we were going to be ambushed before we persuaded them to leave us alone, and see if we could get some information out of them.
That would be really useful, particularly if we can get rid of this cell here. It'd be good, but and then ultimately look to perhaps well, if we could kill Edwin, that'd be fantastic, or at least bring him to justice.
We'll definitely take his other eye.
And there's one more thing that's happened since you last left. A joyous a joyous thing. We've actually been invited to a feast. It's Lady Kristin Tarner. She's the daughter of the leader of Linmere, and it's her birthday. The Tarners seem keen to to be on good terms with the Triune and us. So we've been invited there for a feast this evening. So if you could attend, that would be splendid.
I think it would be a pleasure to do so. Oh, go ahead, Byron.
I was going to say, for Destrin, maybe we should reach out to him. He might not have been able to qualify for a paladin, but he's definitely strong in the faith in order to be reached by an angel, so perhaps making him an acolyte or something for the priesthood would work out for him.
I agree with you entirely. Dustin is a good ally for us, and we should work closer with him. I think his skills are perhaps wasted there, being out on his own, being a hunter.
Yes, I would have to agree.
So when's the...
It is this evening around 8. I'm sure you can all scrub up well and manage to be on your best behaviour. He gives you a cheeky grin. You should have time to investigate whatever you want. Today is the morning now, and probably be back for this evening.
Alright. Well, brigands would be out during the day in order to catch people unawares. What do you guys think? You want to go out there and investigate the area where we got ambushed?
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea to me.
Yeah, let's go see if we can ruffle their feathers.
Alright. So we'll grab our supplies. Well, I'll grab my supplies and get ready to go after I do a short prayer.
Yeah, short prayer sounds appropriate. I'll go to my orders altar or whatever to pray before it.
And I shall as well.
So we could gather, say, 15 minutes in the... What is it, the entryway?
Sure.
That sounds reasonable, Byron.
Alright.
Not sure why I'm saying sure. I'm not going. Agree with it. Okay, so you all gather together your belongings and meet up again at the entryway and head off back up the trail into the mountains that you or into the foothills rather, following the trail that you made before.
Yes.
Yep.
It's a lovely summery day. The birds are singing and insects are sort of buzzing lazily past you. Butterflies flapping along in the breeze and the like as you make your way up. Around lunchtime, you'll manage to reach the spot where you encountered the bandits originally.
Once we knew that area, what's our marching order?
I believe we have Byron up front, then Zon Shaw, and then me in the rear.
Okay. I'm gonna move up next to Byron, drawing my shield. I'm gonna keep an eye out. Last time they were attacking from range. I want to kind of, if it's possible, attempt to ready a reaction to use to use protection, so that I could try to aid Byron if he's attacked by any missile weapons or anything such as that.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. We can have that as a sort of a standing order for you. That's what you'll look to do. You'll still go in your initiatives, though. But yeah, that's more than fine. Okay, you're coming to from a slightly different way this time. You're coming from the south.
Okay. Oh, there we are.
I saw is it taking a little while to load. I didn't preload it this time.
No problem. Be right back in about 30 seconds. Alright, I'm back.
You're back? Last time they were over to the left, right?
I think so. Actually, I think they're right here in the little crossroad area.
So, we want to go off into the brush, or do we want to stay in the center? What do you think?
How about you guys proceed down the path, and I will sneak about in the forest here, skirting along, so if they pop out, we can take them.
Question, Keith. I could use protection anytime someone's attacked, as long as I can see the opponent, right?
And I think within 5 feet.
Well, it says as long as my ally's within 5 feet of me, and I can see my attacker. It doesn't say that it has to be melee. As long as the ally I'm protecting is within 5 feet.
I think that's Bill's call.
Alright.
Sounds reasonable. What ability is this?
It's the fighting style protection under the paladin.
You just have a look. So, okay, so it's when a creature you can see attacks a target other than you that is within 5 feet, can use your reaction to impose disadvantage in the attack roll. You must be wielding a shield. Yeah, sure you can.
Alright.
So basically, as long as you can see them.
Yeah. I just wanted to make sure I was understanding it correctly. Thank you, Bill.
Yeah, it sounds good to me. You can you basically put your shield in the way of anything coming towards them. Great ability.
So I'm going to start slinking about in the tree line here.
And we're paying attention to the bushes.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
None of us have any skill in tracking. It's terrible.
No,
that's just what I was looking at, actually.
it's not. We're paladins, not
Yeah, I know.
trackers. I'll just bang my hammer on my shield, make sure they know we're here. As I'm approaching.
I'll just jingle my coin pouch.
Yeah. Your coin pouch of bandit summoning, just jingle it.
So I'm just moving at half speed so I could really pay attention as we're going through.
Great stuff. Could I have perception rolls then from everybody as you're looking around?
You just click on the shield, is that right? No.
The box. To that shield.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just the numbers and the total thing.
I have no skill in perception.
It doesn't matter, look.
Okay. Kalasiki, you sort of veer off to the south there, and you're sort of having a look through all the bushes and trees to see what you can see. You find in the trees there are some humanoid boot prints on the floor. Which you'll just sort of spot as Byron. Now, Kalasiki hasn't spotted this, but you do, Byron. Off to your west, you see the bush will begin to shake as if something has moved in it, just on the edge of the arrow there, what I've indicated.
Am I able to just throw a javelin into the bush? Try
Sure.
and spook them out?
Sure, make me a attack roll, and I guess with your javelin you'll just sort of attack that area and throw your javelin down, don't I? Ooh, good shot. Okay. Yeah, I mean, so that's good enough. Even with some cover on that, it'll squelch as it hits something. Roll me damage, please. Ow. Okay. Good grief. You'll hear a high-pitched squeal sound, and something will come thundering out of the bushes, and you'll see it looks like this. Looks like a large boar. Yeah, you are deadly with a dragon.
Well, I got a lunch.
If everyone could roll me initiative, please. I think it's still up. So let me just check that.
That's cool.
Nice. I guess I was a bit stunned at that excellent throw.
Oh, don't feel bad. Oh, I did I do the wrong thing? Oh no, that's right.
Yeah, it looks like our initiative isn't populating into the combat tracker correctly.
I'll just take you off and put you back in.
Alrighty.
So let's see, initiative, Kalsiki's on 50. Iron's on 1.
Yeah.
And we missed an initiative there from Zusha.
Oh, wow. I thought I had the one.
No, that was me. I was stunned it was a boar charging towards me.
Alright. So, seeing those boars breaking from cover, I'm going to quickly draw an arrow, putting it to my bow, and release an arrow at boar 4. Let's see here.
Okay, boar number 4, who's already taken 9 points of damage, gets you shoot it again. It hits it in the neck, which basically puts it over its wound threshold. But I think they have a special ability. It does. Okay, it looks like that would have killed any normal beast, but this boar looks just too stupid to die, and it's still up. Doesn't realise it's dead yet.
Gotcha. And I guess that'll be the end of my turn. I tried hitting the end turn, but it's not responding.
Alright.
Okay, so the boar, which has got a javelin sticking out of it and a longbow arrow shaft sticking out of it also, runs towards you, powered on just by anger alone, I think, and tries to hit poor Byron.
That's when I'll attempt to use my reaction for my protection, Bill, to impose disadvantage on the boar's attack.
Okay, great, excellent. So you'll lean forward with your shield and try and sort of get in the way of the boar's tusks as it runs in.
Excellent.
Its charge there has been hampered somewhat by all the bushes and things, so you don't think it got a full run up to you, which has helped you. Okay, and the boar misses. Just anyway, but it definitely misses. Okay. Well done. The next ball will come out of the bush. He is looking angered.
Well, I don't think these are the bandits. Do they have a skull over one eye?
They don't know, sorry. Just going to delete your tokens a sec, because it's not targeting them. Something a bit odd. It's probably because I changed them on the combat tracker. One sec, let's see if... There we go. That's better. Okay, it tries to hit you with a tusk. Oh no, I've just rolled a critical hit. He, for some reason, my struggling with the combat tracker. Never mind. Okay, it hits you for 10 points of damage. Critical hitting you. Just managed to get in between the armour there. Sorry. Okay, next up is Unshot.
All right. Which boar managed to hit him?
The ball that hit was ball 5.
Okay. I'm gonna take a throw of my spear on that boar.
Okay. Yeah.
Trying to mark him, for some reason it's not. Still not marking the boar.
Okay. Let me take them off as well. Is that any better now? There you go, I've dropped it on for you, it should work now.
Maybe I was looking in the wrong spot. It's marked him down. Sorry about that.
It's alright, I think the token's been a bit dodgy for some reason today.
18. Over 4. 3 points of damage.
Great stuff. Okay, yeah, you hit it for 3 points of damage.
And that's it for my turn. I clicked on the... There it goes.
So that was me.
Alright, and now I'll swing my hammer at him.
Whoa, well done.
Nice. Hey Jay, just so you know, whenever you roll a crit, just hold down the shift button when you... I think it's the shift when you roll the damage. Or is it the control?
The control?
Yeah, you hold down control button, and then when you roll the damage, it'll put in an extra die.
Alright. You want me to re-roll that?
No, that's fine. You can, yeah, I'll do both. Oh, wait, 5e only adds the +5 once, is that right? Just roll your die twice.
Yeah, maybe it's the shift button. Let me...
Do you want to try it? Just the name of science? Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, it's the shift button, sorry.
There we go.
That's
I
right.
cracked them really hard.
You do indeed cracking really hard. Which one were you hitting there?
Bore 5, the one that's not dead.
Or 5. I'll take it as I'll take the last one there. Okay, you hit it really hard with your hammer. You'll feel its skull back, and it collapses onto the floor. Just bore 4 still up. It's got all sorts of javelins and all kinds of things sticking up through it.
Alright.
But he's bleeding out, right?
Yep, but it's a stubborn one. So I draw forth another arrow fletched with some emerald feathers. So I put it to bow and launch an attack, which apparently misses.
Sorry, it does, yes. Okay, the boar rather stubbornly and stupidly tries to attack Byron once more. Well, he misses. Zone shot.
Alright. I threw my spear, so I'll draw my longsword. How far away is Boar 4? Let me see. Sorry, I didn't have my map up.
That's right, it's 10 foot away from you at the moment.
Alright.
You can easily move up, or you can move around the back of it actually if you wanted to flank it.
Okay, I'm attacking Boar 4. Where's my character sheet at? Five points of damage if I hit with a 16.
You do hit with a 16. Unfortunately though, it's just not enough to take it out. This boar is stubborn.
Ooh. That's all for me, so I'm firing.
Alright.
Come on, Byron, you need a big hit to knock these boars out.
Alright. A 20 to hit.
That's a hit. Ah, plenty. Okay, yeah, you'll crush it with your warhammer. The second one gets bludgeoned to death by Byron's warhammer and goes down.
Awesome. I'm going to go ahead and lay hands on myself to heal that. I'm trying to remember how to do it.
Actually, if I may suggest to you, if we take a short rest, you can expend your hit dice instead of using your lay on hands.
Alright. How do I use it on this character sheet?
So,
Or
do we
short
want to
rest.
take a quick break for an hour or so?
Yeah,
Fine with that.
you could find a large pole that we could tie the pigs on and take them to the feast.
Good idea.
That is a really good idea. Have you all got inspiration now? Who was that?
That was Byron.
Yeah, we have the inspiration.
It's worth an inspiration point anyway, that I'm sure. Okay. Just as you're sitting there looking at Byron's nasty sort of gore mark and the tusk and thinking, well, you could do perhaps sitting down and just stalking that for a bit. You'll all hear the jingle of a bell, or bells even, coming from the northeast. Looking up that way, you'll see a couple of goats, and they're being followed by a say a young girl. She's not that young; she's sort of teenager-ish, with sort of mousy shoulder-length hair. And she sort of peers out towards you, and she'll call out, "Are you okay?"
This is after our rest or during our rest?
It's just about as you're starting the rest, you're just sort of thinking about taking a rest.
Well, after we took down these two boar here, they gave our friend Byron here a pretty good gash.
Oh, so I see. They can be so vicious. You have to be careful of the careful of those. I have some herbs which might help if you like.
Oh, that was
Sure.
wonderful.
Shannon. Okay, she'll come closer with her goats, and she'll say, "My name's Shannon. I'm from the Hansey farm there, not far back.
So you're from this area?
Yeah, that's right.
Have you had any encounters with the night gang? Your family?
Oh, bandits. Yeah, we have seen them about. They've not bothered us directly yet. They seem more interested in trying to get merchants and the like.
Well met. My name is Kelsiki. This here, pointing to Byron, is Byron. And over there, that is Zanshal. We are paladins of the order.
She'll curtsy. I'd heard that there were members of an old paladin order around to protect us. I'm glad that you are here. She'll curtsy low.
Lonshaw will sweep a low bow.
Do you know of any trackers in the area?
Trackers, my brother's quite good at tracking it. You want to track the bandits, the Deadeyes?
Yes, we do.
They I have seen them on occasion here. As I say, that hadn't bothered us. One is talked really posh. Not like a local or a bandit. I thought it was rather strange. I overheard him shouting at his man. Seemed a mean sort. The only reason why I'm saying is I don't think you'll have much luck looking for them out here. They seem to go back into Linmere. I think they're actually from the town itself.
Well, thank you for your information. We appreciate it. Should we give her a couple copper, or?
Yeah, I'll pull 5 silver out of my bag and hand it to her.
Oh, thank you, sir. She'll curtsy lower again. I hope that you managed to capture them.
As do we all.
I believe the taverners are offering a reward on their heads also, so I'm sure they'll be caught soon.
That we will. We will find them and put a stop to them. That is for sure. That's going to happen.
She has some apples with her, which she will share with you over a short rest as you chat with her.
So this Lenmeyer, the town, is that the same town where we're going for the banquet?
It is indeed.
Interesting. Okay.
It's the town that's closest to you. The small chapel you're from is a couple of miles out of the town of Limerick.
So, brothers, shall we head into Linmar and have Byron or Sean there jingle their coin pouch as we're walking through town?
We can give it a shot. What do you want to do with the boars?
Well, let's haul them into town. Add them to the feast.
Yeah. Perhaps we could drop them off the house.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea. So that way they can cook them up for the banquet.
Alright. So for this short rest, how do I use the die?
Alright. Open up your character sheet.
It's open.
On the very bottom there, in the box in the center, next to where it says HD, you should have
Yes.
the number 2 with a black D10. Just click that.
Yes.
I think it's just a single click to roll it once. If not, double click it.
It didn't let me single click it.
Gotcha. It looks like you expended 2 hit dice there.
And it didn't appear to take the wounds off either.
Weird.
There's definitely some sort of bug going on the Instagram tonight. It's not behaving normally. Anyway, I've taken the 5
Bill,
wounds back off you.
when you put our tokens on the map, did you drag from our portraits up top, or did you drag from the combat tracker?
Yeah, from the combat tracker, yeah.
Oh, wow, that is weird.
It's strange because it's got the little green token on as well, and it usually does that when it's connected up right, so I don't...
Yeah, that is weird.
Okay, in addition to your natural healing that you managed to do there, Byron, the girl, Shannon, she has some herbs which she mixes into a paste, and she rubs them onto your wounds, and that heals you up with the rest.
Alright.
As you're getting sort of ready, perhaps to head back, you'll also notice that on here there's some dried blood marks from the encounter that you had with them earlier, where you shot the bandits early the previous night.
Are they to where we are capable of tracking them?
You can certainly try, yeah.
You guys want to see where they go?
Yeah, let's see if we can follow them.
Sure, I'll say I'll help if you like.
Oh, that would be great.
So,
survival rolls, I believe.
yeah, survival rules, skill. Well, all I see is blood right here.
Yeah, Byron, this tracking's just not your cup of tea.
Hey, Byron,
No.
that's not blood, that's mud.
Looks like berry juice.
Okay, so you'll have a look round. I'll point out that just that the blood marks do appear to stop. It looks like perhaps they staunched the bleeding, but you can see the footprints leading off to the south. She says I'm sort of heading down that way anyway. I'll show you where they go if you like. As you sort of follow the tracks, you'll see that the bandits did indeed sort of wheel round, and they go back onto sort of a main trail which leads down onto Lindmere, and as they do so, their prints get sort of merged in with the prints of other travellers on the trail. And she'll say that's why I think they're perhaps from the town originally.
All right, so we'll head into town and we'll thank her whenever we leave.
Okay, you head back into town once you sort of get there. It's kind of the late afternoon. Lindmere is a small, mostly subsistence fishing town. It's you'll know it's been annexed by Dunholt. It's really owned by Dunholt, and the leader of it, Lord Taverner, is originally from Dunholt himself. The people of Lindmere are happy with the arrangements. It originally came from having problems with the Orc clans of the White Skull Mountains, and Dunholt's got quite a strong military tradition behind it, and they managed to put down the threat from the Orcs. And Dunholt are quite powerful. They also managed to build the fort Redwater as well, which sort of keeps the pass open to Bartertown. I'll share the map with you, actually, that might help.
Okay.
So we're just out our cathedral's just outside of Lindmere, a few miles.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
So we know which noble house the dinner's at tonight, right?
Yep, it's Lord Taverner. It's his daughter, Kristin Taverner, and they've got a townhouse in Linmere. It's due to be them there.
So we'll head over there to drop off the boars.
Excellent. Okay, you head over to the townhouse. And you'll be able to knock on the door there, and you'll be answered by a sort of a middle-aged lady. Good afternoon. How can I help you find people?
Hi, we have brought some boars from that we tracked down and slaughtered for the party tonight from the Temple of Angels.
Oh, that would be that'd be wonderful. I'll make sure that they get cooked up, ready for the feast this evening. I shall make sure that Lady Kristin Taverner knows of your gift for her birthday.
Excellent. Would you like us to leave them here, or would you like us to bring them somewhere?
If you could just bring them through into the kitchen area, that'd be wonderful.
All right. So we'll bring them into the kitchen.
Okay, the kitchen's there. It's townhouse. It is a large affair. It's more like a big mansion building. The area where the kitchens are at the moment is like a huge room with massive fires, and there's large spits with people turning various meat on them at the moment. It's a scene of chaos. There's a lot of people running around in general, as they probably do, being servants the afternoon before a big feast.
Yeah, this is definitely a huge kitchen. Hopefully you can put these boars to good use.
We certainly will. Thank you very much for your birthday gift to Christine. I shall make sure that she is aware.
Yeah, you're welcome. Alright. I guess we shall see you all later this evening then.
So is there a shrine to one of the angels here in Lemire?
There is a shrine, but it's a shrine to sort of all deities. During the Dark Ages, and when all the deities went quiet and silent, a lot of people sort of veered towards edging their bets when it comes to religion, and a lot of the worship came down into sort of like shrines and temples, which was general to all deities, where people show respect to all religions. So not specifically, but it's something you could develop if you wanted.
Yeah. We should see how much it would for us to get a plot of land here in Lemire and have a shrine dedicated specifically to our order created.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind contributing to that.
Well, the birthday feast of the daughter of the leader of Linmere is no doubt going to have quite a lot of movers and shakers there, so that should present some opportunities perhaps to acquire land, make some deal about it.
Excellent.
Yes. Well, I guess we should possibly mosey around the town and make like we have a huge coin pouches, do some jingling, if you know what I mean.
Oh, we do have a huge, it's full of copper. Or was it silver? I have to look.
Got a hefty amount of silver.
Okay.
We got 1,000, so that's pretty big.
Sounds good. I think what we're looking at here is some sort of deception, isn't it? Really, I guess. I suppose, yeah, because you're trying to make yourself look targets, aren't you? Really, and
Yep.
Yeah.
That we are.
so
Deception rolls.
yeah, deception. Or maybe if we have one person doing the main deception, the other people assisting. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll assist.
So, Zan Shah, what's the matter? You seem to be pretty quiet today.
Oh, nothing at all. My dog ate my phone charger.
Phone charger. I have no idea what that is.
Okay, so who's doing the deception roll for me?
Should be whoever has the highest charisma should probably do it. My deception has +2.
Same here.
Mine's +3, but
So we'll be assisting Zan Shah.
okay. Oh, that would be aiding another gives advantage. Is that
Yep.
correct?
Remember the
Oh. Oh well, it would have been the first roll then.
the 14 now. That's pretty good.
And what were we deceiving?
You're walking around with a big bag of gold.
Oh.
We're trying to make you look like a target.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll reach in the pouch and pull out a handful. Kind of count through it. Holding a
Hopefully
handful.
you grab the gold.
Yeah. Hold my hand out flat a little so the gold could glint in the sun. Pour it back in, jingle the bag around, and then pour the gold in my hand back into the bag.
Okay, cool. You wander around trying to make yourself look rich and like you're not paying too much attention about your valuables and wandering around in sort of the shadier parts of town, I imagine.
Yep.
Yeah. Maybe we should look for a bar in the shadier part of town. I might like to prey on those who are inhibited by alcohol.
Just as you say that, we should perhaps go and find a shady bar and have a look around there. You're going down an alley. There's quite a few people milling around during the daytime here, sort of going about the business. And as they do, everyone on. I'll do it off your passive perception. Sorry, I'm chuckling, but I think I'll give you, because you are looking out, aren't you? So if you'll want to make your perception rolls, please. Be a bit mean, do it off your passive perception.
Alright.
It's supposed to be a trap, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we've got 12 there for Byron, Kawasaki and Zonshon.
What's up?
Perception.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's alright.
There's mine.
Okay.
Driven.
Yes.
Your perception skill?
Yeah, I'm looking for it.
It's alright. Luckily,
all this gold.
yeah, you're too busy actually looking at the actual gold to notice. But Kawasaki, it's lucky you're here because you notice that. Let's have a look at what they can steal. Okay, you see, Kawasaki, a little lad, he's probably only about sort of 9 or so. He's got a big shock of blonde hair, and he's looking fairly grubby. But you'll see he's quite talented because while you're jiggling your coins in your pocket, he actually brushes past Byron and manages to cut free a potion you'll know is his potion of healing that he keeps on his belt, and he's got that grasped in his hand, and he starts to dart away north down the alley.
Alright, I will give chase. Like, stop! Thief! Byron, he stole
Okay,
the potion.
You shout, stop thief, I'm going to run this as a chase for a laugh. 1 second. I'll just need to get me chase cards. 1 second. Yeah, I can't find why. Do you guys want to take a break for just 2 minutes? Just need to go to the loo and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, we can do that.
I'm back.
I'm back as well.
Oh, great.
Okay, well, I can't find my chase cards. That's dead sad. Never mind, I'll turn up. So I'll just do it normally. I think I'll go for. Okay, you chase after him there, Kalasiki. If you want to make me a athletics check to try and catch up with him.
Okay. That booger's a little fast.
He is, yeah. He's starting to pull away from you. I'm gonna say do an easier mechanic. Okay, so he pulls away from you. If you can try and beat his test by 5, you'll catch up with him. So if you want to make me another roll, he's pulling away from you at the moment. Your other two, you can join in as well now. You'll see Kalsiki dart off. He reacts first because he spotted him. But you two can act in this round, so you're a bit further behind.
Alright, taking
So
a
for
spur.
athletics check?
Oh, go ahead. What's that, Byron?
It's an athletics check?
Athletics, yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to take a spur of inspiration and try to use that to try and catch up with them. Here.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Oh, wow.
That's pretty bad there, Kelsey.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Tie your laces.
I'll use my inspiration also. See if I could get on him. Is shift?
No,
Right.
just hit the
Window.
ADV button before you do your roll.
Which button?
Look on the top, or look in the bottom left-hand
Oh,
corner.
okay.
Hit the ADV button.
Okay,
till
I
turns
got
red.
it.
Oh, wow.
Oh no, it just isn't happening for you guys, is it? Okay. So he manages to pull a bit further away. I'm going to put him on the map as to do with sort of give you a rough idea about the distance in between you and him. Okay, so he's pulling away there. You can see him through the crowd. He'll be darting around corners, and you'll have to run up and catch up and look round the corner, and you'll just see him darting away, clasping hold of the Byron's potion of healing. Okay, another athletics check. Then let's see if we can close the gap. He's only got one more gap, and he's going to escape, I think. So.
Wow.
Are we able to like throw our hammer at his legs?
You can if you wish, yeah.
Yes, I'll do that.
What I'm going to do though, I think. I don't know, Byron's off on a roll there. I think if you want to attack him though, throw, it'll involve you sort of stopping and making the throw. So if you pass, you'll probably knock him over and catch him up. But if you fail, you'll probably escape.
So then keep my roll for the run.
Okay, yeah, you can do that now. You'll catch up with. In fact, actually, Kelsey, you'll bump into lots of different carts of apples and things, and all sorts of things that go piling everywhere. You're all in one, so you'll sort of drop behind a little bit. Byron's catching him up a little bit there. Oh, he needs a roll too. Oh no, I rolled a 1 for him. Okay. Okay, so the apples that you fell over, Kelsey, are the apples that he knocked over as you, as he's going to. It's like a comedy of errors, this is. Okay, so next round, Byron, you're catching him up a little bit there. You can all make another athletics check if you wish. It's a real shame I couldn't find my chase cards because they're quite good fun. There's all different events that happen and stuff when you're running.
Cool. Are those ones that are put out by Paizo?
They are, yeah, actually, yeah.
Cool.
They are good fun, though. So, okay, one more athletics check, or you can go for your hammer and try and knock him over if you want.
Oh, I rolled a 19.
Oh, I'm sorry. Alright, okay, well, let's just do his opposed athletics. Okay, it'll be just enough. Byron, you'll manage eventually, because he's been knocking things over, you'll manage just to scrabble up and catch hold of him. You'll just be able to grab him by the scruff of his neck. As you do, you'll say, don't hurt me, mister, don't hurt me, I didn't mean nothing by it.
I'll definitely take my potion and put it back on my belt.
Okay, you grab your potion out of his hand. Sorry, I just wanted some water, some clean water.
So he doesn't, I'll check and see if he has any of the One-Eye Gang emblems on him.
He doesn't know. He's got a couple of coin pouches, though.
He's got a couple coin pouches that belong to other people.
Looks like it.
I'll tell Kelsiki I think we should extend his hand so he could remove it. Unless, of course, he has some information for us.
Information? What information would you be after there?
We're looking for a few certain people in this here fine town. Perhaps you can help us to find them. They're better known as the Deadeyes.
He goes slightly pale, and you'll see his, he'll swallow, as you say, Deadeye. Look of fear coming across him. Okay, if you want to persuade him to help, you can either go down sort of the intimidate or the charm route.
Can I attempt persuasion?
Yeah.
Or not?
Well... Okay, yeah, one does pretty good. He looks so scared, basically. It's as the mention of the word Deadeye.
Well, I'll use intimidation, holler at him a little bit, and threaten him to lose both hands if he doesn't aid us.
Well, he's scared of the Deadeye, but he's also scared of the imminent imminent loss of both hands, which appears to be coming in, and he does believe you. Don't hurt me, mister, don't hurt me. The Deadeye, you won't tell him I spoke to you, of course.
Of course not. You have the word of the angels.
He'll look nervously around, see if anybody's watching. Well, the Deadeye, don't know. I try and keep away from him, but I've heard that there's some activity down. There's an abandoned tavern down on the docks there. Been folk seen coming in and out of it at all sorts of strange hours. If I were looking for Deadeye hiding out in Linmere, that's where I'd be looking.
I tell him, well, thank you very much for your information. The only punishment we have left for you is to turn you into the local authorities for your thievery. You still must face judgment.
I have some more information if you'd perhaps forgive my my misjudgment earlier.
And what would that be?
And his eyes will narrow a little bit. Will you let me go if I tell you?
Depends on how valuable it is.
It's about the Deadeye and who's in charge of him.
Yeah, that sounds like a reasonable exchange for letting you go.
Very well answers. He's the leader don't live with him down in the tannery there. The leader, he's some sort of noble, they say. Call him the Red Blade, they do. Mean he is. Talks all posh. He'll be living in the nobles area. Strange one, that. Not normal for a bandit be highborn.
Can you describe him to us?
I've never met him, sir. That's all I know really. But he won't be hanging out in that tavern, the tannery. That's for sure. He'll be up living with his highborn friends.
All right. So we're going to have to relieve him of his pouches because they aren't his, and we'll release him.
I tell him I cannot wholeheartedly agree with my brother's decision. Being of the Order of the Sun, I believe that you should be arrested and tried for your thievery. I suggest that you rethink your way of life. If I ever find that you are thieving in this town again, I will make sure that you meet with the proper punishment.
Of course, sir, you'll not be seeing me again, sir.
And if you need, just go to the Temple of the Trinity, and we will provide what you need to sustain yourself.
Temple of Trinity, right, sir.
Now be gone.
He runs really quickly away from these this strange trio of people.
So you guys want to check the rat's nest?
Yeah, let's do that.
Very well.
So we'll head to the docks.
Okay, you head down to the docks there. Would you mind if we called it a day here? I'm feeling a little bit sort of nauseous. I know it's not been going that long.
Sure, Bill.
It's not a problem.
Okay, we shall continue next week.
Okay, thanks
Sounds
a
good.
lot, Bill.
Yeah,
Sorry,
thank
I
you.
had to do a small session on it. I was in 2 minds whether to call it off, but I wanted to play because we didn't last week.
I get your rest. Feel better, Bill.
Cheers, thanks a lot for that, and thanks for playing, everyone.
Cheers.
All right.
Take care.
Okay.
No worries at all, Keith. It's fine, mate.
I hope you feel better.
Cheers. See you all soon.
All right.
Chased us down a road.
This is pretty fun.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, he did do a good job on his maps, huh?
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
freaking awesome. That's the one aspect for putting these adventures together that I hate is the map building.
I especially hate maps on Roll20, man. That aligned to grid thing just screws me up every time. I just can't do it for some reason.
Yeah, that's one thing I do have to say I do like about Fantasy Grounds. You just take an image without a map and throw a grid right up over the top, so you don't have to align it and all that garbage.
Sweet. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get a subscription to Fantasy Grounds as soon as I can.
Yep, well, if you ever do, then let me know and I'll send you a bunch of the files I've already made.
I'm hoping for the 3rd of next month. I don't really have anything going on next month, so thinking about going with some Fantasy Grounds.
Cool.
Yeah, my dog got lucky, man. Went and chewed up the cord to my phone charger. It's like the first time I didn't have it plugged in, so he got lucky.
Wow.
I chewed it in half. If I had it plugged in, he'd be a dead dog right now.
Yeah, probably. Poor Bill. Sucks that he wasn't feeling so good today.
Yeah, it does suck. Still doing some more work on my homebrewed campaign.
Cool.
Yeah, I thought of another race I'm going to use in a game. I don't think I'm going to have Dro on my world. Instead, I'm gonna make a different type of race for my underground, my Underdark races.
Gotcha.
There are a lot of different underground races.
I'm just going to do something to make my world a little bit different. I always thought being an underground race, that I never understood why Dro are ebon black. I mean, most things living below the earth are like albino.
True.
Yeah.
Well, they were already colored before they went under.
Oh, that's true too. I forgot that they were once a surface race.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm thinking about taking a goblin and kind of human concept, kind of meshing them together, and making them like pasty and pale-haired, shoving them below earth, making them a major threat in that area I created.